presents the Tubcast. Featuring Eric.
Oh, you see that guy? He's all like,
Kyle.
is he transgender?
Jeremy.
We're gonna make America great again.
Trevor.
I mean, why did he just go to the bus?
And special guest Nathan.
Does this mean we're finally gonna get to see Big Bird's chicken breast?
Welcome one and welcome all. It's Thursday night and the feeling's right. Oh, what a night.
Oh, what a night.
It's the Tubcast. My name is Eric, as always. Kyle's not next to me.
What?
Kyle's not next to me.
He's not.
No.
Hi, Kyle.
Hi, not Kyle.
I'm confused. Am I Kyle or not Kyle?
You're not. You're Nathan.
I'm
Nathan.
Nathan.
Yeah,
Hello.
Nathan's here.
I'm Jeremy.
Jeremy's here.
I'm Trevor.
Yeah, we figured
Yeah.
that out earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we established
Trevor.
all these important things earlier.
My name
What's your
is
name?
Trevor.
Say your name.
Say
your
my
name.
Say my,
My
name.
name.
When no one is around.
Heisenberg.
Yeah, that's a reference.
Trevor Zufu says your voice is really deep.
I
Can
didn't
you?
realize it, I guess.
Is it deep and
Is this
sexy?
Thanks for that. Helps.
Yeah,
that
that's
helps
great.
a little bit. How's everyone feeling tonight? Kyle's gone, so I mean that might
really good.
make you're feeling so
Trevor
much better.
feels great.
Trevor's super happy about it.
The only weird part is I keep seeing his face on the agenda. Because he
Why?
types stuff all the time, and now his face is everywhere.
Oh,
Because Google does it.
yeah.
Tub internal reference.
Yeah,
Well, that's okay.
People
I
don't know
mean,
what you're talking about.
No, yeah, we take notes and there's his
They
face.
know we take
Suffice
notes.
it to say, Jeremy's computer is filled with pictures of Kyle's face.
I feel like I gave adequate description for people to realize that his face was on my computer. I feel like I did that. Thank you.
So,
All right.
yeah, I haven't quite got this down yet. I might. Maybe
You
I'll.
mean Kyle's job?
Yeah, Kyle's job. I'm gonna put it here. Just now, Nathan. Don't abuse the power.
You know how
But
much
if you
I enjoy
feel-
doing Kyle's job.
If you feel like
Power.
it comes in handy and you got to play it,
All right.
I mean, but you got to save that one for later, though, right?
Oh,
Okay, just
I'm
that
gonna
one.
save that one for an appropriate
Occasion. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, that's as far left as it goes.
Yeah. So just so you know.
You're getting the whole swipey thing figured out?
Yeah, we've got the soundboard here on my phone, and I get tempted to just play it at any time, just anything I see. Like I just be like,
You are a huge nerd.
which that's common. I will just be like,
That's a spicy meatball.
and I want to just play it all the time, even though it's not appropriate. So I'm gonna try to
Stop
resist.
touching it.
I'm gonna stop. I just one more. Just let me do one more. Okay? Can I just do? Let me just look. Let me just look at one more. Let me just find a good one. I don't know if any of these are good.
Yeah, it's probably not.
You enjoyed that one.
Mountain pictures. What do you mean, Zufu?
hate all of you.
What?
Never coming back to school. Never.
That was actually recorded live from Kyle last night,
Yeah.
and that's why he's not here.
Yes,
tonight.
Kyle is Adam Sandler.
He calls
secretly.
this school.
What?
Tell me about these mountain pictures, Zufu. What do you mean?
He just says any mountain pictures.
Why do you want? They make you feel good. I don't.
We don't have any mountain pictures. Sorry.
We're in the prairie.
We're in Central Standard Time.
Yeah.
You want? Let me see. I
Where
mean,
the rolling plains exist.
I don't have any mountain pictures. I was gonna show the desktop, but then I realized that's too much work. So I'm not even gonna do that.
Way too much work.
You know what? Just Google mountains.
Google it for yourself. Pictures of mountains, and then look at those.
Ask Jeeves.
Ask Jeeves
look
to
it up on
Google.
Yahoo.
Yeah, that's smart.
To Google on Yahoo.
Has anybody been feel? Yeah, Kyle's doing his annual trip to the Rockies
His sports ball thing.
to
right?
get some reefer, right,
Ganja.
Jeremy? That's what
Yeah.
you said. I
Yeah.
think Jeremy said that. I don't know if that's really the truth, but he's not here to defend himself. So as far as we know,
the national weed.
Kyle's going to get national weed
I mean plant.
plants,
That is weed.
weed plants. Brownies, probably.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
whatever they serve
cookies
it.
could be good. Herb cookies.
Do they sell them at the concession stands at a baseball
Probably
game?
Not at the baseball game.
Pot brownies, get your pot brownies. Yeah, pot brownies.
How amazing that would be.
That'd be kind of funny.
Although it would defeat the purpose of excited fans. They would
Yeah.
be like,
Yeah.
"That's a good job,
Dude,
man."
what if the baseball was a penguin?
Wow, man.
And then someone hits,
It's heavy.
I know, right?
someone hits a fly ball, and everyone's like, "Ooh!"
Yeah.
What? Oh, man. That hurts.
I saw a grandma get smacked in the face with a baseball at a game.
You
one time.
sound a little too excited about that.
No, it was scary. But I will say they like had people there and grabbed her and carted her off within seconds.
When
Like, I
the
think
grandma
they
got
were-
hit with a baseball?
Yeah, I think they were like seriously like, we can't let people see how bad this was. Is
Mutiny Teddy says Kyle went to the Rockies to about the baby Jeremy left in him.
Abort.
But then he says, I'm not even going to correct that.
that's a better way of putting it.
Yes, he did. He did go to the Rockies to about the baby.
Yep. That's our story, and we're sticking to it.
We're not swaying. You can't change our minds.
And in the middle of the abaution, he's just smoking the ganja.
Yep, that's what. Yes. So,
Helps with the pain.
at this point, bullet points here. Kyle's getting an abortion in Colorado, but he wanted to get it there so he could get high in the process,
At
so
a
he could deal with the
baseball game.
guilt, and then taking a baseball game while he's
Yeah,
at it.
that makes complete sense.
Yep. and we have kind of a strict no abortion policy in the tub, so he can't
Well,
come
yeah,
back.
it leaves a residue.
Why
on the
would
top.
we? I mean, the smell alone.
Of what, an abortion?
Yes.
Dead baby.
What?
Yeah,
That's really
that
dark,
sounds
Jeremy.
Gross.
That's really dark.
That's what I'm saying.
What are you talking about?
Why are
Why
you-
would you just
why did
bring up
you
the
bring-
smell?
I didn't. Why did you bring up the
What?
entire thing?
But the what? Why would you? The smell?
The biggest douche of the universe. In all the galaxies, there's no bigger douche than you.
I said I'd save it for a special occasion.
I think that worked. I wanted to hit it, and I was like, "Is it?" I don't know. I'm just. Listen.
Now people don't know. Was he talking about Eric, or was he talking about Jeremy? I don't know.
Muni Daddy wants to know why you know what that smell is. First of all,
I'm not saying I know. But
let's move on to something lighter. Nathan, you went to a movie?
Yes.
How did your movie viewing experience go?
Actually, I went to 2 movies 2 days in a row.
Oh, okay. What'd you see?
wait.
Don't
go to
question.
two
One-
movies
one
2
movie
days
a
in
day.
row? Okay, so you didn't go to 2 movies 2 days in a row. You
I
went to
misspoke.
1 movie.
I misspoke, and now you're
think-
being pedantic.
I think everybody understood.
Yes. And
Go to hell!
I just that would be 4 movies.
Oh, sorry, that might have been.
Sorry, my
That might
English
have
is
been
better.
I'm sorry, that might have been a bit harsh. Go ahead. What movies did you see?
On Monday, I went to see 2001: A Space Odyssey at Alamo Drafthouse, and I got this T-shirt.
Oh, what is on the shirt? I can't.
You ever seen that movie?
What is it?
This is the astronaut that Hal cuts loose
Oh,
into space.
okay.
Oh,
I haven't
you
seen the
saw
movie.
it?
Yeah.
They showed it there. I saw it there about 6 months ago.
Oh.
What
Right.
else was they showing that night?
Oh.
Was it on a Wednesday?
No, it was Monday.
It was Monday.
It was Monday.
They do awesome stuff there.
I know.
It's so good.
Poor J. Oliver's very confused. He says, "I show up late one time."
it's all right. It was,
We're not just because of the graphicness of the content that you missed, J. Oliver. I'm gonna ask that you just either
Watch it
ask
on
the
YouTube.
chat or watch it on YouTube, because we're not gonna repeat that stuff. But so you saw what movie now? Say that again. You saw the first movie you saw was
2001: A Space Odyssey.
okay, and then what was the one you saw the next day?
The next day, which was Tuesday, Jeremy.
But that doesn't have anything to do with the number 2. It's just called Tuesday.
Yes.
Okay.
it's the day of twos.
Yes. Thanks for clarifying, Trevor.
Where's the poster?
No, Mutiny Teddy, I did not watch Shrek at the classic movie theater. I saw The Passion of Joan of Arc.
Whoa, is that? I bet that's way different than the Passion of Christ. Does it end in a crucifixion?
still
That's all I
death.
want to
It
know.
ends in a burning at the stake.
Yeah.
Okay,
that
that
seems
might-
more
I mean-
historically accurate.
It would be very odd if they crucified Joan of Arc.
This
But did
isn't
Joan
right.
of Arc come back to life?
Yeah.
That's what I want to
Yeah,
know.
after 3 days of being burnt.
No, Joan of Arc stayed crispy.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
But they passed them around at a barbecue.
Hey, God of Atheist.
God of Atheist says graphic minute in a tub. I'm down. Well, you're in the right spot because Kyle's not here to be our what is that thing on the
Filter?
boat where they
Or
The rudder?
the rudder.
Rudder?
He's our rudder. A lot of times I feel like he kind of Nathan. I mean Trevor is kind of our like. We used to have a tugboat, and like whenever we'd say something too risque or graphic, we would play the tugboat. But now Trevor just moans, and so that helps us know, like we know that we went too far. And then Jeremy's the guy that just always crosses the line, and I'm kind of the one that leads us up to the line, and then Jeremy jumps over.
Where are
Well,
those lines?
well, that role alternates between me
Yeah,
and
that's
you.
probably true. And
I
then
never see the lines.
and then
I don't
Kyle
know.
just kind of steers the show. You know, if we get way off course, he's kind of like, "Hey guys, like I'm
Yeah,
gonna
but
come
then
back here."
sometimes
So.
where he feels like it's not enough, he'll just jab just a little bit, and then
Yeah.
he'll act like he didn't have anything to do with it.
I'm not gonna agree with you on this one.
All right.
Yeah. What's God of Atheist saying? Jeremy and God of Atheist would be
technical
proud.
stuff.
I was doing Citrix
And Aperture.
Aperture updates.
Yeah.
That sounds like nerd talk. Anyways,
Very
so did you
nerdy.
just discover that this theater plays classic movies?
It was a theater I was aware of for a while, but I never really crossed my mind consciously to check out what they do.
They've done cool stuff where they've had like movies that have had very iconic scores, and they've brought in like a live orchestra and like.
That's what they did at the Passion of Joan of Arc because it's a silent film.
Oh, did they have the orchestra there?
Yeah,
Oh,
and a soloist.
That's incredible. Yeah, I've wanted to see that when they've done that, and I've never had a chance to witness it. But
Yeah, it was so cool. I'm probably gonna go a lot.
yeah, I could see that being right up your alley.
I think I'm gonna see Children of Men later this month.
Is that playing there? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a good movie.
Most children are from men.
Mutiny Teddy says big shoes to fill, Nate. I don't know. I think you probably have bigger feet.
Yeah,
than-
I have bigger feet than
Kyle,
Kyle
because that's
he
what we
probably
do
has
here.
bigger.
What?
What?
Why would you even surmise that? Like, why?
What?
I don't know.
He's
Whoa.
assuming that Kyle's more well endowed than him.
See, I went right up to the line.
Yeah. See, and now Jeremy, this is the part where you get to just.
No, that's
I was
okay.
gonna
Knock
say,
it out of the
I
park.
bet it's
Let's
hard to
just,
see through the forest. That's all I have to say.
Like we said, we planned on it. And there's Trevor's moan. Yay!
It's a sign.
Game over, man. Game over. We did it.
That was pretty tame.
The tub works.
Oh,
boy.
man. Anyways, yeah. So, yeah, film stream is cool. If you live in Omaha, check it out. I wish I went there more. There's anybody else do anything? Anybody else do any movies, TV stuff they're watching into? Or you're reading some books, or you're watch it?
Picked up Rogue One this week.
Oh yeah, that came out on DVD, didn't it?
Yep.
Did you? How many times you watched it? 4?
Just once
3?
so far.
Only once.
Well, I mean,
On
Blu-ray.
Blu-ray, yeah. Okay. Are there any good reasons to get that Blu-ray? Is there like some extra stuff, or is it kind of just?
I don't know.
Is there like
I haven't watched the extra stuff yet.
like okay?
There's a whole bunch of it though. I think
There is okay, cool.
There's an alternate cut where it's just 3 hours of Vader killing people.
Ooh,
It's awesome.
that sounds good. Make sure I feel like I'm not paying it close enough to attention.
You
So
don't
make
need to.
sure if I miss something, you guys are pulling it out.
Yeah,
okay.
if it's something important, it's
all
nerd
right,
talk
great.
right now.
I did. Jeremy, did you do anything? Did you watch any movie? Did you watch a TV show? Have you been doing anything cool?
You know, I just finished watching Legion on Netflix. Has anyone seen
I hear
that?
that's a fantastic show.
That's the FX
Yeah,
show.
from FX. It was on FX. It's on.
Is
It's,
it-
it's
like
an
there's-
X-Men
it's
spinoff?
Eight episodes.
Is it good?
They're all 45 minutes. Yes, it is a mutant-based story.
Is it better than
It
Iron
is-
Fist?
Oh, it's a little slow,
Okay.
but I believe that's intentionally so. And it's not like a lot of mutant stuff where they push the whole mystical, powerful craziness. Like it's almost like they're trying to fight it. Like it's kind of a heady movie, if you will, or movie, TV show.
okay.
But it was really dark and kind of like not nasty dark, but it had some really dark kind of like aggressive storyline that, even though it was really slow, kept you wanting to keep watching it. So
I didn't realize
I
that was-
thoroughly enjoyed it though.
That was already on Netflix. That was fast.
Yeah,
They must have just
yeah.
been like, season's over, boom, we're putting it on Netflix.
They put the whole season up at one time, so it was really good. I suggest people check it out.
Zufu says watching paint dry is better than Iron Fist.
I did finish Iron Fist too. That was more because I
Wait,
felt
there's
like
an
I
Iron
had
Fist
to.
too?
Yes, the second.
See, he's doing what you did.
season.
If you
That is
didn't make
exactly
it
correct.
did you feel like it got better by the end, or what? I mean, don't spoil anything because I haven't even started it, but I'm just curious. Like, do you feel like it pays off at the end, or is it still just pretty much kind of the one note the whole time?
No, it feels very one note, but there's a slow build, very slow build, and I feel like if you don't know some of the more fringe X-Men related, mutant related,
Mutant? Are you talking about? I'm
comic
talking about
book related
Iron
stuff.
Fist.
Oh, you're still talking about Iron Fist?
Yeah.
No, that's not even worth talking
No,
about.
I was just saying. Did it
Go back to the other.
Well, no, but I'm talking about. Did you when you finished it? Did it change
Oh,
at
no,
all, or was it just the same?
No, that
like,
was bad.
okay.
It was really bad. It wasn't even like good kung fu.
yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
All right. Well.
No, but the Legion was really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
Okay.
Anyway.
I might check that out sometime. Anybody else have anything? I didn't have. I mean, I can't think of anything. I've been playing a lot of Zelda. Still going through that. I can't think of anything else I've done. I think that's about it. Like, I've had kind of a weird week, but yeah, Zelda. I finished all the beasts. Haven't fought Ganon yet. But.
I suppose it's worth saying so I went home this last weekend and I went and saw the Beauty and the Beast movie with my mom.
Was it beautiful?
Was it
I thought it was
beastly?
good. It was weird though. I didn't really expect them to add songs, but they added several songs
That weren't in like the original.
Yeah, I don't know. I respected that they did it, and I think they were good. But I was surprised by it. So I don't know. It's a good movie though.
It was Beauty and the
Hey, Eric.
Beast. I see Zufu asking about Yakuza.
Yeah, Zufu wants to know.
I haven't played it because I've been saving it for streaming, and I had.
You're gonna just stream it.
I'm only gonna stream that game when I play it. So I had surprise company come in this last weekend, and so I didn't get to do it. But hopefully I'll get to do it soon. And I'm probably not gonna stream Zelda. I feel like everybody is doing that out there right now. So I feel like we just get lost.
You guys know this,
in
but you should be
streams.
proud of me, Eric, because I'm gonna get Zelda now on GameFly. So I'll be late to the party, and I will try not to act like I just learned something you all know.
That's fine. That's a good job.
Mutiny Teddy says people have been on Ghost of the Shell, so I'm thinking I'm gonna like it.
Ooh.
Okay.
They've been dolphining.
Yeah, been dolphining.
I don't understand the reference, I guess, but I'm glad to hear that they're dolphining.
There was a SpongeBob episode where every time they swore, it was covered by a dolphin.
Oh, they've been well. Isn't that the whitewashing thing where it's like Hollywood is whitewashing the movies?
No, I heard it was terrible outside of that.
Oh, okay. Even if it would have been an Asian, it still would have been bad.
Probably.
Okay. Well, now we know.
There you go.
Real quick, I kind of had a couple of quick little follow-ups that I wanted to hit on.
Hey, how you doing? Follow-ups?
Oh yeah, you're looking good. Call of Duty, the next Call of Duty we talked about. There was those leaks. Eurogamer has corroborated with the source, another source of. I don't know. They didn't really say who it was, but
they validated it.
They validated it. It looks like it's true. World War II.
That's cool.
And the game's going to be called called WW2. I don't know. So
That actually would be. That's kind of refreshing to think about.
I know.
Yeah.
I think it'll be cool. I think that might get a lot of people to jump on board because it's kind of going back to their roots. And another thing is Mass Effect got a big update today or yesterday, I think it was, that they fixed the crazy eyes. So I don't know.
They look a little less dead now. I
Yeah,
guess.
they don't look like that one lady. Her eyes are just huge and open wide. And
Yeah,
she's
like-
like, like she's on cocaine or something. And now she just looks calm and normal. So, but I just wanted to. I haven't tried it since they updated it. Did you try it, Trevor, at all?
Not yet.
Okay,
I've been trying to finish Horizon Zero Dawn.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I mainlined Mass Effect. I kind of finished it. I don't know that I'll go back to it.
I played the first 10 hours.
Oh, Mass Effect? Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. The other thing that was going around, which I thought we'd like to maybe discuss just briefly, is this Wendy's thing. Which Wendy's is probably one of the best social media. We talk about them a lot on, well, at least maybe off air. We talk about Wendy's Twitter account. And this Carter Wilkerson, looks like you can follow him at Carter JWM on Twitter. He says, "Yo, at Wendy's, how many retweets for a year of free chicken nuggets?" And Wendy's retweeted back to him 18 million. He's currently sitting at 12,000. So he's got ways to go.
Do they have to be unique retweets?
I think they got to be retweets. Like a retweet. Like it needs this number by the retweet button.
Oh,
needs
of
to
that
say
one. See, I was taking it more as him retweeting anything Wendy says.
No.
No.
They got it.
I was like, that doesn't make any sense. There's no way they're getting 18 million.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. That's
No,
why
no,
that's
no.
not what's happening. So anyways.
So people are trying to help him?
Yeah, so if you want to help him out, yeah.
I just retweeted him.
So we should give him a tweet raid.
We'll do it. We'll do it now. We'll retweet it.
Tweet raid.
From
Everyone
Minute
do
Tub.
it.
Look at that. We just did it.
Everybody do it, but make sure they know it's coming from Minute Tub.
Do it.
Nugs.drugs.
It doesn't count if you quote it, so you gotta just hit the retweet.
Yeah.
So we helped him out.
So I should go do that now, right?
Yeah, just be friendly to this guy. Get him some nuggets.
Twitter.
I like how he responded, "Consider it done."
Very arrogant of him, but I like it. Whatever.
I'm on it.
He can do it.
All right. He's at 12.3 on my deal here, so.
Okay, so he's getting up there.
Yeah.
That's just because we aired it.
It's only been 24 hours.
It's because we aired it, so that's why it jumped up that extra
Yeah.
300.
Yeah, we broke Brexit. We got this guy.
Yeah, we're getting
300,000 tweets.
Yeah.
Retweets.
Mm-hmm, we're gonna get that.
We're helpful.
Mm-hmm, that's us. That's what we do. Any good April Fool's jokes? Anything happen to anybody? Anybody get got?
I posted this on my Twitter. Do you want me to tell it?
Sure.
My coworker comes up to me on April Fool's Day and he goes, "Nate, thinking about getting a circumcision." And I just went, "Why are you telling me this?" And then he goes, "April Fools."
That's only good if you let it grow on you.
Yeah.
You know?
No, don't let it grow. Don't say it that way. Or phrasing.
Sorry.
Phrasing.
If you you gotta
You're gonna have a bad time.
It's like you gotta lay it all out there first. You just don't play peekaboo with the story.
Well,
yeah, you don't want to leave it under the hood. So
just open yourself up and let it flop out. Just let it out.
Mutiny it's mentioned the breaking news around Jenner being upset about the Pepsi pulling her Pepsi commercial, which we kind of hit on that last night a little bit.
They pulled it?
Yeah, they responded today saying, "We apologize. We didn't mean to make light of Black Lives Matter and other protests, and we are sorry if that's the way it was perceived." And they pulled the ad. So
they also apologized for besmirching her name.
See, I thought they were.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought they were making light of people blocking traffic illegally.
Mm.
No, Jeremy. That's just what a person of your age would think of that.
Kids blocking traffic.
I can't get my
I
car
gotta
through.
get me some donuts.
I remember in my day when we didn't block traffic.
Yeah. No. Hey, Brown Eyes. How's it going? Welcome to the show.
Oh, see, now I thought of a better comeback for your response to his circumcision joke.
Oh, yeah?
You should have said, "Hey, cut it out." Okay, that's pretty weak.
Dad
I
jokes.
was so confused I didn't
Hashtag-
have time to
Hashtag-
come
That
up with a
wasn't
rebuttal.
dead jokes.
Hashtag dad jokes, yeah.
Oh, I was going to say once it was cut off the skin
Zufu
would
just
smell.
made the same joke as you.
But it's okay.
Which is okay, because that means he said it before he heard me
Yeah,
say
I was
it.
going to say, we'll give you credit because, you definitely
You would have
didn't
said
hear
it about the
before,
same
so-
time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I apologize for nothing.
Okay, that one's inaccurately labeled because it says apologize.
So Brown Eyes had one here that might have got missed here. Brown Eyes just shut up. Said, I forgot it was April Fool's and told people I was moving out of state. I had to convince them that I wasn't lying.
Oh no, that's terrible.
That's so much better.
Yeah.
Are you moving to the Iowa, Nebraska
state, I guess.
region? You know, Nebraska, Omaha, Nebraska. There's a big Comic-Con coming up.
Yeah,
There is.
Here, there's
in
some
July.
pretty cool things happening.
The week of July.
They're gonna have, like-
7, 8, and 9.
Hey.
They're gonna have like the most popular local podcasters there.
Who's somebody that would be at that, Jeremy?
Well, I feel like I need to be there.
Yeah. I
You
think we
should
are.
be there.
I should totally be
But
there.
like, what's a podcast that's going to be doing a panel there?
Oh man, there's so many.
There's that one
options.
weird one about those guys in a bathtub
There's like
or something.
Five Guys.
Yeah. and
It's
then-
Wait, Five Guys Burgers and Fries?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
that's-
I didn't
what
even know
it
they
is.
had a podcast.
yeah, but they're gonna fill a bathtub full of milkshake.
Okay, I legitimately want to see that.
Yeah. Okay, that sounds good. Anyways, yes, I don't want to linger on that.
Whoa,
but I
whoa!
do.
Brown Eye says yes, I am.
Moving where? To Nebraska?
I don't know.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Okay, well, yeah, let us know. If you're getting closer to this area, be sure to show up. Hopefully we'll have more information about that, but boy, if you can make it, we're going to film it. We're going to film our panel and post it on YouTube later, so you guys can all watch it. But man, if you're
It
going
won't
to be
be
there,
live, though.
It won't be live. No, it's going to be something special for people that are there.
But I think we know we have a few fans from Minnesota, and if they want a caravan, they should definitely.
Yeah, they
plan
should
ahead.
definitely caravan.
Yeah.
Go as a group. It'll be fun. All right. Should we cover some news? Should we do that? Should we
I suppose.
I mean, it's about
It is the backbone of our show.
Okay. Let's get to the backbone of our show. That's a good idea.
It's time for the only news stories worth talking about.
Yahoo! All right, so this first story comes from EliteDaily.com. It says, woman slut-shaming couple for kissing in public turns out to be a cam girl. I randomly, virally stumbled onto this video. I don't know if anybody else seen it on their social media feeds of this woman freaking out at some sort of a salad bar.
I think it's a sushi place.
Yeah,
I'm not
it's
sure.
weird, like a weird bowl place, maybe like where you build a bowl of food.
Bowl.
But I'm not gonna play the video because I feel like it's gone at the rounds. So if you want to look it up, look up like woman gets mad at salad bar. I don't know what it's called. Something you'll find it. But yeah, a lot of people have seen this. She supposedly, here's the only thing. The only thing is this. One side of the story is that this couple, it's a guy and a girl, and they're waiting in line behind her. Supposedly the guy,
totally okay.
Supposedly the guy kissed the girl on the forehead.
Okay.
A couple times.
A couple times, and then this lady lost her mind.
She just flies off the handle and says, "You guys are in a public restaurant. You guys are having sex. You guys are preparing to have sex.
Yeah, just kept saying
She's a prostitute. She's a slut. You guys are both sluts." And I'm
she's like, you need to call the cops. Call the cops on them. They're having sex in this restaurant.
and the poor guy behind the counter is just like, I
don't
don't
know.
I don't have anything to do with this.
I don't know what to do.
And then she's like, I want to speak to your manager for allowing this sex to happen.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
So she's freaking out. And I saw this early in the week, and I'm just like, what is going on? Why is she just like losing her mind? I was just like, maybe she's like lonely and she's just really depressed and like she's taking it out because these people have someone. They have a couple and she's just lonely. She wants someone to love. And then, of course, Reddit comes to the rescue, and a user happens to stumble upon her streams, her live stream cam entertainment.
From a couple of years ago.
Yes, not recently,
And
but
let's be clear, it's not definitively her. It just looks a lot like her.
Well,
okay.
and
I
fits
didn't.
the bill.
There's an image on here, and that's about as far as I investigated. I didn't like go watch.
I read some of the stuff, and it was more compelling because she's wearing like I don't remember some sort of,
San Francisco hoodie.
Yeah, and they said that she listed on her profile that she was a fan.
I mean, that looks like
something
her.
like that.
I'm not going to go much lower than
No,
that
that's-
on the image.
That's fair.
better.
It is
Yeah.
censored, but I understand your
Yes.
concerns.
But yes, that looks a lot
yeah.
like her.
But I mean, there is difference between you choosing to go look at that on the internet and you being succumbed to
someone kissing
that.
in the.
I'm not saying I agree with
understand that, Jeremy.
The
But I don't think they were having. I don't think having
No,
sex.
I'm
in
not
public
saying
was-
that at all. I'm
From
saying
from
there
every
is
indication,
some
from every indication, they were doing
difference.
something completely innocent.
They were just
Yeah.
but if you
That's
see
fine.
someone kissing someone on the forehead,
I
would
don't
you freak
care.
out and be like, "Stop having sex"?
I mean, Jeremy might.
If
Oh,
they
yeah,
did it
that's
for
true.
like
Can I take a
100
picture?
times within a couple minutes, I would get a little
You know,
annoyed.
and
but
we don't-
even that. Though,
Why?
it's
I would
like-
put it on the YouTube.
we never see.
I'd be like, that's a little obsessive, but
I'll be like, look, Virea content.
Oh, yeah, that's true. we never see this couple, so like I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
they
You
were.
see her briefly
They
at the
could-
end.
Yeah,
of
but
the
I'm just
video.
saying, like maybe they were being gropey. Maybe I don't know. Because the only side of the story we have from them is, oh, we just kissed her on the forehead.
I mean, it could have been something that was a little more aggressive.
That's what they say, and that's what everybody keeps.
Although
saying,
the other
but-
people in the restaurant also act like this woman is being unreasonable.
yeah, they do. So I think they're probably right. But
Well, anyone who, it's probably more disruptive that she started yelling and cussing in the restaurant.
I think it's inherently
than
more
what they
disruptive.
did.
yeah, I think so.
So
Far
of
more
course
so.
the rest of the people in the restaurant are like,
unless you're kissing with some sort of volume,
Yeah.
I mean that is naturally not that disruptive.
make me
Like
a
that.
sandwich, one.
So
Mental image.
yeah, that's the most intimate kissing.
Oh yeah, baby, burp in my mouth.
Yeah. Oh, stop having sex.
So why wasn't this a 404?
I don't know. I mean, I felt like it could have been, but it's like it's been.
we already had some decent.
Yeah,
stuff
and I think this is so
Like,
like
things less popular.
this is so well known and out there. I feel like it would have just won because people had heard of it, and
Yeah,
so
we need people to see the deep,
we
dark
have to-
depths of the
Yeah,
internet.
yeah,
on
this-
our
You have
show.
to bring the quiet horrible ones to light.
Jolliver wants to bone a Zufu for his saying, maybe you took a handful of buns from the beauty buffet.
I hit my mic. That was weird. But anyways, yeah, I think it's. I'm sure this isn't the first time that someone has been caught in public and being like, "Oh, you're one of those people," like an internet actress or something. But this is just a very. I mean, this is a proof.
Let's be clear here. We're not trying to shame this woman for whatever she may or may not have done on the internet. It's the hypocrisy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Correct.
for freaking
Correct.
out.
If
on
you're
it,
gonna
yeah.
freak out about something, don't be.
Yeah.
Nathan's like, I'm totally okay with what she did on the internet.
yeah.
Totally okay with it. Not okay with her yelling
songs
at the buffet
know
line.
what you
Which,
did
you know.
in the dark.
Hey, Tune.
Mutiny Teddy suggests this should be a 405.
So, Tune,
Oh no, never mind.
Tune's new.
Hey,
Tune's new to
Tune
the tub.
9822.
What can
Hey.
we tell Tune about us? You're looking for talk shows to listen to while you're doing homework. We're probably the right place to be.
We're the right place to be.
What kind of homework are you doing? Maybe we can even help you.
Yeah, if you need help. But no, we're
good at English.
We're just
good at
we're just-
mathematics.
We're just covering some of the news here.
News,
so listen, don't
current
change
events.
channel.
That's social studies, right?
Click the heart, and we'll just give us like 20 minutes, and see if we can win you over. All right.
I'm willing to help you with your homework, though.
What?
Sorry, Zufu said respect the buffet line, and
great.
suddenly I got the image of this lady's like standing in the line at the buffet line, and some guy like me probably is just waiting. Like I just want to get something.
Yeah, I know. Just like let me.
I just
need this.
slice of pizza.
I just want the sushi salad. Please.
Yeah.
Please.
Just can we stop making a scene?
No, Trevor, you wouldn't even say anything.
No,
You'd be
I
like,
wouldn't. I'd just stand by, just be like, "Can this just be over, please?
Yeah, this
Please
is so
let
awkward.
this be over."
Yeah. It is pretty awkward. Hey, Tune.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you.
I got a math question for you guys because Tune doesn't know this answer.
Okay.
Okay. What do you get?
Yeah. What do you get when
What
you
do you
cross
get?
a chicken?
No.
With
no.
a
Just
hamster?
just complete it.
What do you get for following Men in the Tub?
Oh,
What-
100 tub.
100
Yeah.
tub bucks.
He doesn't know
That
what
is
that means
correct.
right now, but that's what you get.
That's right.
So
That's right. Let him do his math.
you're-
He's got 3 pages of math and 2
Yeah.
pages of history to do. So,
Just know that the tub bucks are important, and you get 1 a minute for watching, and you also
yeah,
now
so
get
the longer
100
you're
for
here,
following.
your math goes up.
And just know it's very important. Let's move on to our next story. This one comes from ipolitics.ca. It says no evidence. Zoos and aquariums foster education or conservation committee told. So this is the fun part of the show where I get to do Kyle's job.
Do you want me to take this, Glenn?
Sure, go for it.
That's a really good picture.
Go for
of
it.
dead
If you feel like
fish.
you've got it, go for it. You can just read Kyle's notes if you want.
I just realized that.
Yeah, click on the yellow thing.
Yeah.
Okay, colorblind.
Oh yeah, click on that thing.
The highlighted letters.
You can see yellow, can't you? I thought you. wait.
I'm just giving him grief. I say that anytime somebody tells me to look at a color.
Colorblind.
Okay,
Go ahead.
go for it.
So a Dr. Naomi Rose was speaking before a committee about, I believe it's about whales specifically, humpback whales. No, not humpback whales, but about whales in like aquariums and zoos. Shamu. Yes.
Free Willy.
No, he got out.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And she
He
said,
did his time.
I'm blowing this joint.
You would because of the hole,
Yeah.
the blowhole. I get it.
And he blew a joint.
No. Right. Anyways, go ahead. Nick.
and she said that
She said that.
She said that it's long been argued that zoos and aquariums help animals because it raises awareness of what the animals live like, and thus creates more empathy for them. But she says, no, that if this is true, that means there are an awful lot of species doomed for extinction. Humpback whales are not held in captivity, but they are loved and are recovering. To say you need to see the living animal and touch it is just not true, and thankfully so. And she goes on to present a lot more data that I won't get into because we don't have time for that. But she says that basically zoos and aquariums present a fictional version of a whale's life that doesn't accurately reflect.
Whales love living in little swimming pools. It's fun.
That may be true, but it also at least exposes them to a whale.
Right, but she's making the argument that people don't really learn anything.
But
it's just there for the exotic.
But you could argue that all education is you're just getting a portion of the content. Like you're not living through World War II by studying it in history class.
Real quick, Toon has a math question. Go for it.
Yeah, go ahead and put it in there. We'll get to it. Go ahead, finish your thought, Jeremy, while they're doing that.
No, so really all education is that. It's a limited exposure to whatever the content is.
Right, but she's arguing that, she says that marine land in particular, what you're hearing about these animals once you're inside the gate is almost all incorrect.
Oh. Well, truth us, lady.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I always kind of feel bad but I don't know. I feel like I'm maybe projecting on the animals when I go to the zoo, but I'm just like, oh, you live in this little cage and you look sad. This polar bear wants to roam.
And I just paid someone money to come look at you.
And you're trapped and they just look bummed and like, I'm sad. Like, I don't know, but I'm probably projecting. I don't know. Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. I'm projecting. Toon's got his math question up there. Why don't someone get on that?
Where's that?
What is... You missed it. It went away. What is 5 to the 4th to the 3rd simplified as a power?
5 to the 4th.
Oh, it's 5 to the 12th.
Trevor just says 5 to the 12th.
I'm pretty sure it's 5 to the 12th.
Okay. Trevor says 5 to the 12th. I don't know. I'm not good at math. I don't know. You can say anything. I'll believe you.
Let me fix my math.
I'll believe you.
Check my math.
Right?
I don't know.
I think I'm right.
While you guys fact check that, I'm gonna move on to the next story.
Are we helping him cheat?
Yeah,
or her. Him or her.
That's fine though. They asked for it.
Gender non-specified.
Okay, 5 to the 5th is 3,125.
Okay, guys, we're not gonna work this out live. Okay, you guys do it. Go ahead and do it, and I'll move on to the next story.
Going with that answer. So good job, Trevor. He's also good at English.
He's an English major.
Well, I was supposed to be a math teacher at first, but
a teeth master.
A teeth master.
Yeah. You studied
That's what I'm going to call my dentist now.
Okay. I got Fifth Third Bank.
Okay, that's wrong. That's not the accurate answer, Nathan. Google failed you.
Yes.
All right, this next story comes from BBC.com. It says Warren Buffett appears on cherry Coke cans in China because nothing sells cherry Coke like an old man.
That's actually true in China.
Is it true? It says here that Mr. Buffett is frequently pictured in public drinking cherry Coke, and his investment firm Berkshire Hathaway is Coca-Cola's biggest shareholder with nearly 10% of the shares. Coca-Cola admitted it was surprised when Mr. Buffett agreed to let it use his image for which he's not getting paid. Cherry Coca-Cola launched in the U.S. in 1985. It was introduced to the Chinese mainland on March 10th.
This year.
Of this year, yes. I can't think of a better way to launch Cherry Coke than with its best-known fan on the package, said Muhtar Kent of Coca-Cola chairman and chief executive.
So if people don't know, we're in the Omaha market.
Yes, we are in the land of Buffett.
Warren Buffett.
And buffets, by the way, because it is the Midwest, so yes.
But, he's from our neck of the woods.
Yes.
And so the interesting thing about this is he's like a superhero in China.
Is he?
Because he's so rich.
Oh.
And they're like he's literally like, he's got fan clubs over there.
That's
like
crazy.
Warren Buffett fan clubs. So it's the reason they wanted to do this is they knew that people would recognize in China. They would recognize that old white-haired, glass-eyed guy, American, as Warren Buffett.
Yeah,
and so it exudes, wealth for them to drink Cherry Coke. And Warren Buffett is fairly well known to state that he has drank 5 cans of Cherry Coke every day for like the last 20 or 30 years of his life.
Jeez.
Yeah.
And he's fairly healthy.
He's fairly healthy. Yeah.
So
he
much
actually
cherry.
he was being interviewed on the radio about it, and he was talking about that he drinks 5 cans a day and that his doctors say he's in the top of health, and he's like, I don't know what I'd be without it. Could you imagine a Warren Buffett that doesn't drink 5 cans of Coke a day? It was so funny.
That's crazy.
But yeah, that's just crazy for us to think that superhero is a rich guy. Like it would,
that is, I don't know.
Over here, our rich guys are president.
Yeah, that's true. That if you have enough
they
money,
have orange hair.
You will someday be president and orange faces. There's a really good doc on Warren Buffett on HBO. So if you have HBO Go or something like that,
Google doc?
Nope, it's a documentary. And it's actually really, really cool to watch this guy's life and see how he still lives such a frugal. Like there's like this very early on in the documentary, it shows where he has his wife set out the exact change every morning for his breakfast, and like he knows, like depending on if the market goes down that day, she knows to give him less money, so he knows what he's going to order at McDonald's. He goes to McDonald's every morning for breakfast, and depending on how much money he gets, it's like $3.14.
You love me. You really love me.
Thank you, God of Atheists.
How much was it?
The God of Atheists is shine down.
Get to the chopper.
Yeah.
How much was it?
What did he say?
He said
soundboard guy. Do you have get to the chopper? Yes, we do. Hold on. There's.
Get to the chopper!
$10.10.
$10.10.
Thank you, God of Atheists.
Thank you very much for the $10.10, God of Atheists.
You are
Again, the God of Atheists has shined down upon us and blessed us with $10.10.
Yes.
The Adventures of Tintin.
No, but it's just interesting how he knows. Like, I wonder, like, when McDonald's changes their prices, if he gets really frustrated when he doesn't have the exact change anymore. But it's just
he does it in the wrong municipality, and they've got an extra 0.5% tax.
Yeah, I think it's. I mean, they say that a lot about people who are wealthy. It's because they are very frugal and they don't spend their money. And I'm like, there's no way I'll ever be wealthy because I'm not very frugal. I don't count my pennies very well. So
Toon says no really though. What is 6 cubed?
6 cubed.
You're on the internet. You can find that out faster than asking us.
No, they can't, Nathan. Don't shame them for asking us. We told them to ask.
We're the best internet searchers ever.
Yeah.
That's why we have such an amazing talk show here.
Jeez.
216.
Why would you talk so badly about us?
I'm sorry.
Be nice to people.
I'm sorry.
I apologize for him.
I don't have an excuse.
It's like you sit in Kyle's seat and you just take over his persona.
I know. You just start harassing the chat and
we did that a couple weeks
ago.
Is that
what Kyle does?
Yeah, he's always so mean. He's always just like,
you shall not pass.
That actually is Kyle.
That was Kyle recorded that totally.
Yeah.
Nate's on the jumping block. No, Nathan, we'd never get rid of you. I
He's
like
our
your
special
flower
guest.
in your hair tonight. The flower is very becoming of you. It's
Thank
kind of
you.
your color.
Thank you.
So, hey, Crazy Legs, welcome to the chat. This next story comes from TheVerge.com. It says FedEx is turning your parcel tracking numbers into algorithmically generated club anthems. So, I'm assuming they're using your numbers and like punching them into some sort of algorithm, as smart people say.
That's math speak.
Yeah,
Wizardry.
I love how you always every show that involves some sort of tech in it, like whether it's 24 in the CTU or even to a certain extent like Mr. Robot, they'll always default to algorithm when they don't know another word to use for it. Like, well, it's there's some sort of algorithm here, and it's like, okay, never
They did that on Jimmy Neutron too.
yeah, it's very.
I used a complex algorithm to find out how many jelly beans are in this jar.
It's always an algorithm. FedEx Soundtracks is a website that offers algorithmically generated soundtracks based on your FedEx parcel tracking number. You can rearrange the number or rearrange the words in that sentence any way you like. They don't make any more sense, says the article. Essentially, FedEx takes a number of attributes from your delivery, like the size of the parcel, its destination, and route, and uses these to create a muzak. So the heavier the parcel is, the more phonetic the drum beat. And if it's traveling by plane rather than road, it gets a faster BPM. And so on and so on. The idea seems to be that when you're tracking your parcel, what you really want, rather than assurance your delivery is on time and unharmed, is to listen to some house music that for no reason segues into smooth jazz the minute you swerve into Washington. All of this accomplished by a whizzy purple visualization that looks like a Patronus book.
Zufu has an answer. He says, if your package is stuck in another state, the song would be, I would walk
500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walks 1,000 miles
to get your package to your door.
I like that song a lot. So I don't know. Let's see if can we bring it up and just see what happens?
I think we may have to enter a package number.
Your browser is too small to view the experience.
Your face is too small to experience.
Oh, there we go. Get started. Hopefully this isn't copyrighted music. I don't have a tracking number.
Make something up.
556749211. Go. Tracking number cannot be found.
Whoa.
Tracking number can't be found.
Tracking number can't be found.
Tracking number can't be found. Uh-oh.
Burning it to the ground, it can't be found.
Oh no. Tracking number can't be found. Has anybody got a tracking number we can use? We'll play.
I didn't know we were gonna have homework.
Yeah, I mean, if anybody's got one of those, send it on over and we'll remix it. It'll be fat. It'll be fat beat. This is weird when people do this. Does it raise brand awareness for the company? You think that's why
we're talking about it?
I think it gave someone who had nothing to do in their job,
their web team was just super bored,
an opportunity to be like, look, we did something. Don't fire us now.
Yeah.
And then they look at it and go, well, this is really stupid. You're fired.
For me, you know when you got that package coming and you're really excited about what's in it, and you're just like checking that all the time. Like this, actually, I might do this just because it's like I need something to do with this tracking number because I mean I need to know when it's coming.
That's super cool.
Or like I wonder what it plays. You know how when you get the tracking number early before it's actually in this process through the system and you can't track it and it doesn't have any information. I wonder if it makes any music then, or not. I'm going to try it.
I don't know. You should try it. Jolliver says, because Trevor's keeping the math going in the chat, which has been very helpful, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But Jolliver says, if he could keep a Trevor calculator in his pocket, he would be a little happier all the time.
Oh, yeah.
So-
I mean, if everybody could keep a little
Yeah.
Trevor in their pocket, they'd be happier.
It's like a slow and maybe not accurate version of a real
Because
calculator.
he's saying there's not a
And
little...
it'll sometimes groan at you.
Because he's saying there's not a little Trevor in his pocket.
Hey, baby.
So,
Oh, boy. Oh,
yeah. Zufu says getting a FedEx tracking tattoo is a bad idea.
well,
Maybe
A
not.
tracking number tattoo.
They're still asking Trevor questions. In the
What is
Tuna's back.
I don't even know what that means.
Oh,
You're
it's-
subtracting 64,000.
Oh,
I mean
okay.
6,395 from 64,000.
you're
The
missing,
comma,
you're
the comma
missing
looks
it.
really weird.
You're missing it. He's Crazy Legs is coming from a place of being a Nicolas Cage fan, which means you have to take this in consideration to being a treasure seeker. So I'm thinking he's actually talking about coordinates on a map. So if someone could tell us where those coordinates on the map are,
Washington, D.C.
we will find the
Mount
Declaration
Rushmore.
of Independence.
I don't know. Nathan had the soundboard. It was his responsibility.
He was rambling. I figured I had to find something, and then he just stopped. So I was like, that one.
Okay, let's move on to the next story. This comes from abcnews.com, or actually .go.com.
You can
Says-
play the video for this one.
Okay. Says man quits job over satanic 666 on his W-2 form. That's a smart idea. The devil is in your job and
He's in the details.
in the details of your job. Let's hear what he has to say.
Incident. Hard to believe.
But Walter Slinopus believes something other than dumb luck caused a disturbing number to keep appearing, 666. He says he got it when he reported for work at Contact several years ago on his work ID. Then it happened again, and now a third time.
I'm going to steal his ID
Monday
card now.
supervisor gave to everybody these forms, and he gave me, and I just
He should burn it and then put garlic
Hard to
around his
believe.
neck. That would help.
hard to believe, and
666 again on Walter's W-2.
no,
That's
it's
'cause
the
that's
same
his
computer,
employee
it's different
number.
computers, it's different system, it's different specialists
systems.
were working on this computer, or it's another system analyst working. I don't know.
Walter's worry about the number comes from a well-known Bible verse in Revelation. So with
Very generic
666
Bible.
is the mark of the
He's like, I
beast,
stole this
he
from a
says,
hotel.
"He can't accept it."
It's very
Quit.
clearly a Gideon Bible. Yeah.
Yeah.
Any
But
papers,
the ironic thing is my hotel
any
room number was
telephone bill,
666.
anything.
I didn't have a problem with it then, but then I read in the book.
I did speak with someone from Contact's parent company who told me they want Walter back. They're offering to give him a new W-2 form, and they've effectively banned the number 666 from being used.
It's like the
anywhere
13th
in the
floor
company.
on a building.
In Clarksville, I'm Jamie Tucker.
So did
Nashville.
he quit his job still after they banned the number?
I think they put that in after he quit.
Why is this video coming up right after it just says Satanists for prayer?
I'm so curious.
I can't out myself.
They banned it. What? How in the world are the accounting people going to do
Every
it?
time they see
They're
666.
just like, that doesn't exist. Sounds like a great way to embezzle. Sorry, we can't count that $666. I'll take it.
I'm unfamiliar with the St. James Bible, Teddy. Let me know.
Yeah.
I like to imagine it got up to corporate, and then corporate goes, "Oh, that's a problem. Okay, we'll just get rid of 666." And then and then the people under them go, "Can we do that?
It doesn't matter. A guy quit over the number. Of course we can do it.
This is now a media issue. We got to do something."
Policy now.
I mean, now we have to just watch this stupid video. I can't.
Some
help
support for Florida Governor Rick Scott, who has been pushing for public prayer in schools. A satanic
pushing.
temple fully supports Governor Scott's proposal and is planning to hold a rally later this month.
Okay.
That's right. Satanists pushing for prayer and backing a Tea Party favorite.
Them
Well,
darn
they say it
Satanists.
is all about embracing expression of religion, and students should have that right. Governor
course
Scott is
they
aware of the
already
rally,
have
but
that
No,
right.
of course they
comment.
want that because that means then they have to be equally represented. I mean, it makes complete sense.
Yeah.
Yes, we want you crazies to be able to do this because us crazies want to do it too.
It's weird. No, I think you mean King James version, Teddy.
Yeah, St. James was a different figure.
Yeah, I think it's the King
Depends on which edition you're talking about.
Yeah.
St. James was Jesus' brother.
Graven idol of Chuck Norris every morning.
What's that?
Crazy says, well, yeah, I pray to my graven idol of Chuck Norris every morning.
But you're not in a school, so it's okay, Crazy Legs. Unless you're just like camping out in a school, which is kind of creepy.
You just pray to him, don't come kill me.
Yeah, please keep holding
Please
the earth
roundhouse
up.
kick me swiftly that I may not feel the pain.
You don't pray to his idol. I know you don't.
Why? How do you know that?
Because Chuck Norris doesn't need your prayers.
That's true.
It's for Crazy Legs' good, not
yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's more of a begging for his life
Yeah.
than a prayer. Please don't. let
Well,
me go.
speaking of Satan, let's move. Yahoo News says 14 more Transformers stories in development, confirms Michael
What?
Bay.
14?
I love the squeak in your voice.
Yeah. 14! What are they gonna do?
You are a huge nerd.
Anyways,
Get that out of your system.
I had to just push the button. I had to do it. I mean, I could keep doing it, but I'm gonna stop. But unless I see one that's better, then I just
That's a clown question, bro.
14 more Transformer movies. I don't know. It doesn't necessarily say movies there. It says stories.
They have plans for stories. They don't
like
have
books or.
I think the plan is to make them movies, but they don't have it pinned down. Like, okay, we're gonna have this made by then. They don't even know if they're gonna make all 14 of them.
Okay, but why plan 14 just so you have maybe one good one in there?
I guess
It's
like Sea Turtles.
Who's writing them all? Like, are they all written by the same person? Or
It sounds like it's being written by a committee, which includes Michael Bay, and they wrote them back in like 2015.
I think they put a typewriter underneath a toilet, and where it just drops on, and whatever comes out. I mean,
whoa! So you're saying it's
wait, so when you poop,
turds.
it types?
Yeah.
He's saying the stories were actually written by
Poop. Like they're not poop, but they were written by poop.
Yeah.
That's how bad they were.
Well, they say if you put poop in a room with the typewriter long enough, you'll write Shakespeare.
Is that a real thing?
No, it's not a real
that's the thing with monkeys.
Yeah, I haven't liked one of these movies. I don't know. Maybe I've just never been a big enough Transformers fan, or maybe they're just bad movies. I'll leave that, I guess, to everybody else.
They were Michael Bay movies. That's what they were.
Although they want one of the stories to be directed to be a. Oh no, this is speculation by the article's author that one of them will be the spin-off that's been predicted for Bumblebee by the director of Kubo and the Two Strings.
Who's Kubo?
That was an animated movie from
that was
last
supposed to be
year?
really good. Yeah,
I heard
I
that
wanted
was
to see it.
fantastic. I just never saw it.
Huh.
Okay.
You just think I mean, even like with the Ninja Turtles, I know Michael Bay didn't direct that, but he was like a producer on it or whatever, and he just made 2 terrible Ninja Turtle movies, and I don't know, like I that hurt me more than the Transformers because I whatever, I'm okay with it if Transformers aren't my favorite, but Jeremy, you're really excited for 14 more Transformers movies though, aren't you? I know they're like your favorite movies.
Well, yeah.
Would you explain?
Super fun. Well, it's because I really enjoy seeing mechanical things change.
This is the most bare bones explanation.
Whoa!
I feel like
Wait,
this would be okay.
I haven't finished.
Okay.
Jolliver asks if Transformers have gender, and the real thing to keep in mind is that because they can change, they are transgender.
Transgenders.
That was so obvious. I'm ashamed I didn't see you
Transformers.
setting that up.
Genders in disguise.
What are you talking about? I mean, it's. I really can't stand Transformers.
Yeah.
Mostly from a technical perspective, like things don't actually just rotate and all of a sudden like grow in size.
Yes, they do.
That's not how physics works.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. What were you going to say, Nathan?
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure there have been female Transformers, which implies that the others have been male, which implies that there are genders.
Has anybody looked under the hood?
But you're talking about only specifically by how they
No, I don't think any of them are
choose
bi.
to carry themselves, or by the voice actors' tone of voice being low.
Yeah, I mean,
or
maybe
high. I mean, how are you really defining it? Because I mean, there's some like low-sounding women out there. I mean, you can't really judge someone by the way their voice is.
We can't say what gender they are. I mean,
is it because they have more like their car like wheels are like positioned in certain places to
Despite
seem
being
effeminate?
robotic life forms with generally non-sexual means of reproduction, the Transformer species has almost always been shown to include both male and female gender analogs, at least mentally if not physically. Female Transformers were originally depicted as an anomaly, specifically called out as an either thought to be extinct subgroup or simply never existing in the first place.
It sounds like the female Ents.
We lost them.
We cannot find them.
Interesting. I like how it spoke specifically about some of them being either mental or physical,
Are you gonna live?
which really I think speaks towards gender in today's society. How
He's being satirical again. Someone stop him.
what? Are you talking? No,
I'm coughing. I'm coughing.
Why can't we
I don't have a satire.
Nobody wants to have a serious moment with me.
Sorry.
Because I can tell by your tone you're not serious.
I apologize for nothing.
That is me.
That
is Kyle.
I was choking on water, but now I'm back. Nobody wants another Transformers movie. Stop making them. I'm just
Somebody
kidding.
wants them. They keep going to see them.
that's a lie, isn't it? People love them.
Until people stop seeing them, they'll keep making them.
No,
wait.
What?
Think about it.
Go ahead.
Think about it, Nathan.
Go ahead, Nathan.
I was just curious if Kyle set the Transformers thing after the Mark of the Beast thing specifically to set you up for that Satan.
I actually set the order tonight, so.
Did you?
I didn't do that. That happened natural. That was just a natural happy mistake.
There you go. Nothing's natural in the tub.
I mean, it was all planned.
Everything is.
This is all written. We have a teleprompter in front of us.
We
all
do,
this
actually.
is.
We do.
Yeah,
have
it's just
one.
it's just
kind
right in
of
front of us.
post-teleprompter.
Yeah, that's fine. This story comes from comicbookresource.com, which is an interesting website title, but comicbook.com or comicbooks.com was taken, so. It says solo film news. Obi-Wan Kenobi, Ewan McGregor to repeat role. Okay, so it says a source near Lucasfilms uncovered the news to the production. Another disclosure is that Ewan McGregor is expected to repeat his role. According to the source, Kathleen Kennedy and the rest of Lucasfilm fully intend to make an Obi-Wan movie set between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope with Ewan McGregor. Star Wars News Net, the source additionally uncovered that Gareth Edwards is being considered to direct the film. Now, what has he directed in the past?
Rogue One.
He did direct one.
Yep, he did Rogue
Okay.
One.
Okay. So this could be cool because I feel like that's like one of the more interesting times in that they don't ever cover is between 3 and 4. Like I wish there was more of that.
And what makes me kind of excited about it is they really can't do anything too big with him just because he's in hiding at that time.
Because he's so little.
And so, like, the fact that, it could be a little more personal of a movie, a little more...
It's just it's just him in a little hut making eggs.
Just Obi-Wan.
Making pancakes, making pancakes.
He's cooking them with his lightsaber. He's like, I've got all the energy I need here. He just, like, created all these inventions that heat and cool and cook with his lightsaber. He just plugs it into it and turns it on.
Call me an old wizard.
Yeah. That is an interesting idea. What would you do if you're alone and you're in hiding and you have these powers and a lightsaber and you could just like use the Force to like put on a puppet show for yourself and watch it.
Not to mention you're dealing with you're dealing the fact that your best friend just murdered like everybody you love.
And then you chopped off like majority of his limbs.
And then you probably think you killed him.
True.
And so
you definitely want to go back and use the forces to make a puppet show.
So I mean, yeah.
I'm pretty sure he was aware that Darth Vader was alive.
Well, at the time, he might not have known.
Oh, okay, yeah.
When he went into hiding.
Because, I mean, he would eventually have figured out, probably.
But wouldn't you have sensed it in the Force? Wouldn't he have sensed the disturbance?
He might have known.
I wonder if they're going to bring back Liam Neeson.
Oh, like
That would be interesting.
maybe as like
a Force ghost.
Yeah, because he's supposed to be communing with Qui-Gon that whole time, and that's like his only company.
Wait, but that's in the stuff that got thrown out, right?
No.
Oh,
that's in Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's right.
It shows up right at the end.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. That could be cool. I feel like that would be the best way to revisit some of those characters from the prequels and still acknowledge their existence without like completely reminding everyone of them.
Well, it's like I love the Obi-Wan character. I mean, I don't know. He was cool. And so it excites me. It excites me especially that they get they would. I mean, I don't think any of this is official. This is all just strong rumor. But it excites me that the fact that Ewan McGregor would come back for that, just because it just seems right. It would be weird if they.
If they cast somebody else. Yeah, definitely. But there isn't no word on when or the plot or any of that stuff.
If they did this, I bet it would probably be because they got the Han Solo one. I would bet it probably would be the one
after 9.
After 9, yep.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Because they kind of shot down the Boba Fett one. I imagine that'll happen eventually, just not for a while, probably.
I'm way more interested in this than I would be a Boba Fett.
Me too.
Didn't this say this would come out around 2020, or did I imagine that?
Oh, I didn't see that, I guess. But
it might have said that, Nathan.
With different movies presently on Lucasfilm's plates, the Obi-Wan independent spin-off film is planned for a 2020 debut at the soonest.
Okay.
I'm really curious what kind of plot they put to that. I'm sure they'll have something to do other than him just being alone.
Yeah, I'm sure it won't just be
Netflix.
Him. Yeah.
Or whatever they called in space flicks.
Space flicks, yeah.
Force flicks. So it's like the Force's version of Netflix.
Why is Flicks still there?
Because you can just watch movies in your head. You just queue them up using the Force.
So what?
Kind of like Nathan does in the car when someone's parked behind him.
That's a callback, children.
Yeah.
So I'm just curious how similar this is going to be to Last Days in the Desert, because a lot of people were saying that was basically an Obi-Wan Kenobi on Tatooine movie.
Oh, okay.
But he was technically Jesus instead of Obi-Wan.
It's very interesting, actually.
Same diff. A lot of people have Ewan McGregor's picture in their homes as Jesus, and playing that role. I like that Toon was asking for help with it. He said, "This does not help me with history. I'm working on Vietnam War." And Crazy goes on to tell him the plot of Forrest Gump to help with his homework.
Explain the plot of Apocalypse Now, the theatrical cut, not the redo.
Who's asking?
I am.
You want Crazy Legs to explain it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I don't.
I've
never seen that movie.
That's good for history.
I've never seen that one. Nathan, I never seen it. So that pretty much does it for our news. We wrapped that up quick, didn't we? We did good.
All the news, guys. That was the internet for the entire week.
Our ship is so tight. We just wrap things. What are you chuckling about, Nathan? What are you?
Crazy Legs said something obtuse, and it made me chuckle.
Toon says, "I heard Forrest Gump. I love that movie." We'll go back to what Crazy said. Scroll up in your chat a little bit. He said something about it. War never changes. They're helping you out. All kinds of good ideas here in the chat, Toon. All right, let's move on to the next segment of the show, shall we?
Okay,
shall we do that?
Shall
we should have an awkward transition.
Okay, good.
No intelligence found.
Does he know he's dumb?
There's something seriously wrong with you.
Wouldn't want to embarrass yourself in front of your fellow perverts.
You don't deserve the air you breathe, buddy.
Here's this week's nomination for the hardest 404ing on the internet.
Guys, I heard Kyle. It's like he was with us.
We heard him in there. Midnight Angel says Don Rickles passed today. Yeah, rest his soul. That's too bad. Don Rickles, one of the classiest insult comments.
But, I mean, isn't his soul technically free now instead of?
Sure. So let's see. What we had 3 Cosmopolitan got 0 votes. And
Which is
barely
kinda surprising.
broadcasted got 40%. And the winner, Coyote Scrubs Me, which I recall that one being the doctors with the guy with his butt up on the operating table and anesthesia, and they were all dancing.
And yeah, out of it.
Honestly, I thought Barely Broadcasted would have taken that one.
What one was that again?
That was the reality show that they recorded for a year and didn't tell the contestants it was canceled.
Whoops.
Yeah, I feel like people probably figured they deserve it for signing up for a reality show where this poor
it
guy was
reality.
going into an operation, and like everybody kind of put themselves in his shoes and thought, I wouldn't want my doctors dancing around me
that's fair.
with my butt cheeks out. For all
Without
to
being
see.
awake.
Yeah, I mean, let me join in the dance. Yeah, and put some pants on, maybe. Maybe.
I didn't tell the story of my vasectomy doctor, did I, last week?
I'm sorry, what?
Why would you have told us that last week?
Well, because it would have applied to that story.
Oh, really? Well, go ahead. We have time. Share. It's Jeremy's story
so
time.
I was getting snipped, right?
You're getting the vasectomy, the big V.
So I'm on this table, and you know, you're naked from the waist down, and it's a flat. I mean, you're awake the entire time. They use local anesthesia.
Yes, time is a flat circle. You're right.
Yeah, and so the doctor and the lady nurse come in, and they're starting to do their things. He walks in.
Falcon kick.
Whoa.
Falcon kick, for the record.
He walks in with a vasectomy for dummies book, and he's reading it while he walks up to me. Okay, this is the doctor.
Sorry, I'm laughing at Zufu's comments.
And so he's got the book, and he's like, and then he looks over the book and looks down at me and goes, yeah, okay, yeah, I think I've got this. And I'm sitting here, laying there with my pants down. Well, off actually, on the table for them to see, and that was his opening line. And then they need to get, I mean, unless you're like a turtle, they need to get the main tool out of the way in order to get to the berries. Okay, because you don't want it, flopping where it doesn't belong. And so. They use tape.
There's more.
There's more. So they use tape, and he's starts on my side and tapes up and tapes over me and back down so that it would. And he's explaining this so it wouldn't get out of the way. And he goes, and I'm kind of into BSDM. And I was like, whoa, not okay. Or BDSM, whatever it is, that BDSM. Thing where you're in leather and
yeah.
Okay, it's not all the same thing, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway, he was making a sexual joke, and of course, the elderly lady nurse thought it was hilarious. And that was the beginning of the end
of you not having children anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So,
well, thanks for that.
If
now
anyone needs a referral for a hilarious,
I feel like now we need to add Jeremy to the 404 list for the week.
You mean my doctor, right?
We'll say snip, snip.
Okay, so here is our first nomination. It says, "Man in Drunk Lives Matter shirt charged with drunken driving."
Oh gosh.
There's a little bit of a video.
It's probably best not to wear a shirt proclaiming your love for bad choices. That's just giving the cops a hint. Not that they needed it. Police in Newville, Pennsylvania saw a car that was being driven by someone making quite a few traffic violations. When they pulled the truck over, sobriety tests were run, and they realized that the man behind the wheel was driving under the influence of alcohol. The suspect was taken to the station and given a legal blood draw to prove that he was in fact over the legal limit while operating a vehicle. While the blood draw was necessary for proof in a court of law,
I think we got the gist of this story. Thank you, lady.
Very.
So this guy's wearing Drunk Lives Matter shirt and gets pulled over. Irony everywhere. It's just oozing with irony. Is there anything we're missing here?
No, you got all the oozing.
So all of you use your think brains. Tank.
I'm guessing they're going to go with Drunk Lives Matter.
Yeah, and give us a good title for this week's poll, Twitter poll for 404. The 404 Club, that is.
Sober lives don't matter.
Okay. That's
drunk drives. Something.
Drunk drives Dratter.
Oh, we weren't talking. The announcer for this video wasn't the 404.
No.
Oh,
but
totally.
It should have been. It should have been. But it's this guy.
That would have been a viable candidate, but no, the guy in the shirt.
We should just call it "Guy Wears Dumb Shirt." Like I feel like I feel like that's all. Zufu says drunk dries bladder. Toon says drunks live matter. Yeah, so keep them coming in the chat here. I like your enthusiasm.
Toon, I'm glad you're jumping in on these. This is great.
Thank you.
That's how this works. Trevor picks whatever's good. You go to Twitter and you vote.
And you'll vote.
You will vote on our Twitter page. It will be nice. All of
Give
the
a follow
days.
there. Or
Everyone's
whatever,
there. All of the gays. We have a good time. Click on our poll. Let's
Did you just
go.
say we were all gay?
No, he said all of the gays are there.
On Twitter.
On our Twitter specifically.
They're on our Twitter poll voting.
Gotcha. He called you guys all gay.
No.
Crazy Leg says skunk wives splatter. Okay. I don't know how
I feel like
pertains,
Crazy is drinking while trying to come up with these answers.
Always drink at Tubcast is recommended.
Yes.
Crazy. From at home. Not for us. We have to stay very concentrated.
Constipated?
Constipated too, Jeremy. You don't want to be too comfortable when you're on a show live streaming before the internet. You want to keep it.
You don't want diarrhea when you're on the internet.
No, you can squirm.
But you do want diarrhea from the internet.
Yeah.
This one's kind of long and repetitive. So
comes from theguardian.com. I'll let you do that. It says Tunisian nightclub shut down over Muslim call to prayer remix.
Allah. See, what they don't get is they weren't saying Allah. It was just someone saying Allah.
Holla! Holla! Whoa!
I also linked the video so you can hear the song for yourself.
Do we have to?
Oh, good. I actually want to hear it.
This DJ who goes by the name of what was his name?
DJ Muhammad.
No, it's like
something.
Yeah, I think it's J Max.
Muhammad J Max.
He's actually English, but he was playing at this nightclub in Tunisia.
Mm-hmm.
And Dax J was his name. And he remixed the call to prayer into his song.
Mm-hmm.
And the authorities found out and shut down the club forever.
Forever? Wow. Ouch.
The club.
Man, and they just hired this guy probably, right?
Yep.
All right, we already got some suggestions in here. Drunk nightclubs matter, says Toon.
Dubstep down Allah. Go run DMC.
Run DMC. Thanks, Crazy.
Mutiny's calling you out, Eric. Calling you out.
Oh.
They're not all Muhammad.
I know, but I figured if he was a Muslim DJ, it would be like kind of like a fun name for him to have.
In Eric's defense, though, that is a very common name.
Trevor's right.
I'm just saying.
I mean,
yeah.
it's like John over here. So I mean,
yeah, just like this white guy's named John.
That is if you joined a religion and changed your name to John.
They also They've also detained the club's manager for violation against good morals and public outrage against modesty.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Now you're dabbing. Fly's not here to see it. Where does it happen in the song?
That was it.
Oh, was
I mean, it comes back, but...
He's just a creative DJ. I mean, what Jeremy's going to town. That's going to be a gif.
What do you mean? They're already clipping it in the chat.
Okay, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, that's I mean, I don't know how sensitive to be about this topic. So I'm just...
Well, so the DJer.
Yeah, that's how they call it.
Yes, the DJer.
Is it the DJ or is it the nightclub that's the 404?
Or is it the Muslims? Well, I mean, right?
I know what you mean.
I would say probably
The Muslim
it was the
Authority.
DJ.
I was thinking the DJ for.
Yep, that's right. You heard it here. Minute Tub is putting all Muslims on blast. The Muslims are nominated for the 404 Club. Jeremy.
I didn't put this up there.
Jeremy, you mean the authorities.
I said that. I said the Muslim Authority. I corrected myself.
I didn't.
Mutiny calls me the racist one for assuming the DJ's name was Muhammad.
Not a racist. Jolliver says so. Or wait, is that what you're calling the 404?
No, I was sale after the show.
I put this on thinking Dax J would be the the 404.
Gotcha.
Because he should have been more
He should
sensitive
have known
to
better.
the Muslim
He should have
culture.
known that was not
Yeah.
That probably
a good
wouldn't
thing.
fly.
I mean, unless he was he was in the U.S. and he was making a statement.
He said the track actually played well in Europe.
Okay.
Okay. Well, if you got any other names for it, let us know. But Trevor will get that.
I still like Corundi and
Yeah, that one's pretty.
How about if PewDiePie was a DJ? Maybe that could be the title.
Oh, that was you stretching to be relevant, Jeremy. I
That's
like
really
it.
long and not that punchy.
Yeah, it doesn't quite have the
That's what
same.
you say.
That is what I say.
That
Yes.
is what-
Very good.
Oh, right. What?
I just read the headline. It's a funny headline.
Here's another headline. Whoa, it's got some sweet music. Hopefully that's not offensive. CBS Social says Houston man loses bet, gets duct taped to a yield sign.
Well, we can bet you're having a better day than this guy.
Oh, see, she's better reading.
Yeah. He's hanging there.
We're hitting the brakes after spotting Miguel Chavez duct taped to a yield sign. Talk about a sticky situation.
Oh, yeah!
How the heck did he get up there? Well, you can thank his friends
Why are
for
they
this one.
really?
But
At least they
why,
let him have his
y'all?
phone or whatever.
Why?
What happened, sir? Hey, what
happened? He lost the bet.
It would have been
His boys,
better
the
if he was
Houston
facing
Rockets,
traffic.
would beat the Golden State Warriors on Tuesday. Well, Steph Curry did his thing.
Curry puts it up and swish.
With the Warriors blasting the Rockets 113 to 106. That means Miguel had to pay up and get taped up.
Ambulance got here. And the police.
Oh, are you serious?
Then gave the pranksters a stern warning. Thankfully, no one got
Don't do
arrested. And the only thing hurt here is Miguel's dignity.
Oh, snap, Miguel.
So was the situation that whoever lost would go up there? Because otherwise, I have to ask, what did he stand to gain?
Yeah.
You know, some people make bets where there's
Maybe
only one side.
maybe he was the only one thinking that team would win, and so they all decided to gang up on him and be like, okay, if you lose this bet, we're gonna duct tape you, and if we lose, we're gonna shave our heads or something.
Yeah.
Or nothing. I mean, some people fall for that, where they're just like, they believe so much in their side that they're willing to get a bet against only themselves.
Maybe.
Eric has done that on the
Oh,
tub
yeah.
numerous times.
And I've won numerous times.
And lost a few times. It's there.
We don't speak of those times.
Okay.
No, that's true.
So you're our Miguel.
I'm Miguel. Thank you. Jeremy, it's very.
What?
I just don't know why you would assume that. That I'm Miguel.
Because
That's
Miguel was
That's
the one
the guy's name.
I know. I'm just.
What are you trying to make?
I was trying to make reference to the Muhammad thing. So, anyways,
That's even worse.
Zufu says, "Tail of the tape." Yeah, I mean that had to have been expensive. That looked like a lot of duct tape. I'm just saying that cost
like totally $10.
I mean that had to be. I mean at least $10 of duct, maybe 15.
They probably use the cheap duct tape though.
And he says, I bet on Kyle even though I know he's going to lose.
Well, there is that.
Yeah, that's a for
Okay,
Wednesday.
but there you at least know what you're going to get if you win.
All right, do we have any other suggestions on here? On here? No. Going once, going twice.
Trevor's got it.
Going 3 times. We're out.
He's
All
already
right.
typing, guys.
We got a very special nomination tonight. Came in from Zufu. He sent this to our email. That's iwannaget@mininatub.com. You can email us there as well if you would so like to email us. You so well could.
I like that someone
email
validates that it works every now and then.
Yep,
That
yep.
is great.
Yep.
Thank you.
Zufu just came in with a late suggestion. Duck, lose.
Yeah. How about duck, yield? So
How about Doug Miguel.
no.
Oh, you just killed it.
Mutiny Teddy says air duct.
Because of basketball reference.
Yeah.
That's so funny. So funny.
But
What's this one?
Toon just jumped in to let us know drinking chocolate milk made with hot chocolate packet is amazing.
It does sound pretty good.
That might be pretty good.
You know,
It's extra
also,
creamy.
I'm going to give him an extra tip.
Yeah.
You take some of that hot chocolate packet and you put it in a Coke.
Make a chocolate Coke.
And then you add some grenadine. That's that cherry stuff.
Uh-huh.
It's that cherry stuff that he was drinking a few weeks ago out of the bottle. And you make a chocolate cherry Coke, and it is phenomenal.
That sounds like a old timey soda counter.
Hot tips with Jeremy.
Well, we
soda
did
fountain.
make it at the diner I worked in.
Yeah,
so
there you go.
20 years ago.
Fact: Crazy Leg says Betty Ford used to mix vodka in her hot chocolate. Put that in your history paper.
I bet she still does that every day.
Mm-hmm. She's still alive.
Oh,
Betty Ford.
Betty Ford.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I was thinking Betty White.
She'd
Oh,
probably
Betty
be getting really old.
Betty
at this
White
point.
just drinks the vodka.
Yeah,
Forget the hot chocolate.
right.
What's wrong with hot chocolate?
So this one, as I said, comes in from Zufu. It says, landlord who banned, in quotes, colored people, in quotes again, because of curry smell, insists he's not racist and is happy to rent to, in quotes again, I say, negros. Yeah, this guy, I'm going to play just a little bit of the video because I feel like you need to just try to...
said that I will not be taking Asian and Pakistani and Indian people generally where the nationality consumes a lot of curry. And there's been a reaction with people saying it's racist. But from what I can see on the internet today, the vast majority of people agree with the action I've taken. What they have to understand is that in Ashford, it is predominantly an English area, and I appreciate you have such things as British Asians. But basically, unlike Luton and Bedford and some other towns, you have to understand if you want to sell your house, you are going to, and you want to have as a possible marketplace white people. If they turn up and the place smells of curry, they're not going to want to purchase the house. So
oh my gosh!
A house that smells of curry, the vendor, the British Asian vendor, is actually losing a number of potential customers. In essence, that's what it's about.
Oh my god!
Wow. So he doesn't like curry.
Then the solution is don't eat curry in here.
And tell them not to.
Curry is not allowed. It is a forbidden smell.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Could
if
you put
it's that
on
big a problem,
you're a renter.
But
is that
instead,
doable thing?
Instead, he's just like racial profiling these people and being like, they probably make curry. You're not going to be able to rent this place.
Yeah, I bet you're going to make curry. you can't live here.
I think he got that from Donald Trump.
Why is Mutiny Teddy is saying that I was this landlord named? No. You know what? I make one joke about Muslims being named Muhammad, and you call me racist consistently. Lay off of it, Teddy.
I'm not even sure that was a joke about all Muslims being named Muhammad.
I wasn't. It was just about the DJ.
Normally, racist people don't joke about it because they believe it.
Yeah. See, if I believed it, I would be like all like mad and stern and being like, "Oh, curry." As all racists go around rambling about curry on the street.
Tim Curry.
So what's this have to do with the Negros, as he puts it?
I think he just kind of lumped all other races other than white into curry eaters. I think is the way I took it.
Like, Buddy's happy to rent to the Negros.
Oh, he's saying that they don't make curry. So
yeah, because they don't make curry.
I think he was saying, from what I'm gathering, he initially said he was banning colored people. And then when people called him racist for that, he's like, oh, no, Negroes are fine.
I'm not racist. I just don't like curry.
I like Zufu. This is a non-issue.
That's
I'm
really
sorry.
Oh, that is so good.
I know, Teddy. I was just giving it back. You know, I know. You put the cap at the end, so it's fine. He's just teasing. I triggered Teddy now. Teddy
Wait,
triggered
now
me.
he's Greek? Now he's like making fun of the Greek with his kappas?
That's a Twitch thing, Jeremy. I don't have time to
that's
explain
Greek.
it to Grandpa.
It's Greek.
Teddy.
Twitch stole it.
Teddy triggered me. I triggered Teddy. Now we're even. Now we're equal.
But Logan
High
says that
five,
Nathan
Teddy.
is so cute.
He is. You look so fabulous tonight.
What is that picture? Is that an angel
That's just like
gingerbread man?
It's a happy little
Bear,
star
angel
bear.
bear.
Angel
Angel
bear.
bear.
It's just like aw, because of your thing. It's a very cute, Nathan. I don't know. I don't know if you're.
I completely forgot I was wearing.
Yeah, that thing. Are you?
Well,
Eric's unfollowed. Yeah, unfollow me. Whatever. I'm a terrible person. I'm sorry. I don't know if we. I think this is a non-issue. Is probably got to be it. That's really good. So
you're getting beat up.
that's
Eric.
fine. This
That was
guy.
great.
This
Thank
guy's
you.
a.
That was Zufu's, right?
He's
that brought this
scab. Yep. Zufu
Oh,
did
man.
right.
Good quality.
You had
404.
extra time to sit on that. Pun,
Yeah, that
didn't
he
you?
totally is like I'm gonna write pun for this one.
That was well played, sir.
You too can get in on the sweet pun game in
Wait,
advance.
you know you too?
You can just send us a 404 story and then get your puns ready.
Go ahead. Make my day.
All right.
With curry.
Ooh.
I do enjoy curry.
Have an idea?
I didn't know where to turn.
Mail time. You got mail.
You can email us at iwannagetit@minutotub.com.
Okay, it's mail time, boys and girls. That's where we read your emails here. Live.
From the people.
Live on the thing. Live on here.
People who watch and listen and do all the stuff on all of our socials.
This first one comes in from Nina.
Zumbini's back.
Hey, Zumbini, long time no see. How's it going?
What are you doing?
I just became Italian. I don't know. I can't explain it.
It's confusing.
Sometimes I become Italian when a Zumbini comes back. I say, hi, Zumbini. Mwah. It's a meatball. It's a spicy meatball.
That's a spicy
meatball. All right.
It's all your fault, Kyle.
All right, this story comes from Country10.com. The top 10 country songs every weekend.
County.
Oh, it's County 10. Dang it. Totally broke my joke. This one comes from County10.com. It says the first 90 kangaroos released in Wyoming. Thank you for sending a story, Nina. It talks about what?
Not all Italians talk like that.
Yes, they do. I've met many Italian. I'll be like, I'm talking in your establishment and eat your meatballs. And they're like, oh, please, eat my meatball. Put my noodle in your mouth and I'll eat the noodle.
You're
and
not
it's delicious.
racist because they're white.
Yes, you see, it's fine. You put the sprinkle of the cheese on it. It's so good. It's so good. I have to...
Leave it there, Nathan.
All right.
What did you do? What?
No, nothing.
And Nathan, what are you going to say to me about my Italian accent?
I was going to talk to him.
Yes, I'm talking to him. Tell him to
Who's saying they're olive? Get it? Because it's Italian.
They despise the Olive Garden.
Not all country people talk like that. And then Mutiny Teddy puts...
What?
This crap?
Yeah, they do. I'm from the country, I know.
I live in a
That's
country.
where South Dakota.
No, that's true.
So this story. Do you know about this story? Do you hear about this
Zumbini's
story?
like, I don't know what I missed, but did you all talk about that? That Rogue One screwed up their cover on the DVD case? I did not know that.
Let me look.
You should send that to us so we can talk about it.
Yeah, that's pretty current though. That just happened this week.
That
just came out.
It on the internet.
Anyways, Jeremy, tell us about this. I feel like you you're passionate about these kangaroos in
I
Wyoming.
am. So in Wyoming, they are releasing the antelopine breed of kangaroos.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, the governor thinks that that's fitting because they're antelope-like, which antelope is a native animal to Wyoming. So of course, it makes sense that they're going to put kangaroos in the wild in Wyoming, and they've released their first batch of wild kangaroos to the prairies of Wyoming. Is it prairies? Ooh, that guy got him in the gonad.
Oh,
he got him back. This is boxing at its finest, kickboxing. Anyway, so they're also looking at adding other animals such as koalas, right? And Tasmanian devils.
Okay.
And a few others. So basically, if they're really embracing that Wyoming is the outback of America.
Yeah, except it gets really cold and snows there.
Yeah.
They say, they actually say that it's fairly consistent with the climate that is native to these animals.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I mean, I think and wallabies. Teddy said wallaby. They are looking at putting wallabies in there. Build a wall.
Build a wallaby.
Gotcha. It's kind of funny. But yeah. So if you want to. And they also said part of the reason they're doing this is not just to add additional large mammals into the wildlife in Wyoming, but they're anticipating, and I know Eric's super excited about this part, they're anticipating that part of their population effort is so that large game hunters will have additional animals to hunt in
cool.
Wyoming. Yeah, to
That's
help
neat.
with their
why would I like that? I don't understand.
You're not a fan of hunting.
What does that have to do with anything?
I don't know. I just thought it was
thought
interesting.
you'd throw that out.
You could
air
go
my
shoot
laundry.
a kangaroo pretty
Just
soon.
air my dirty laundry out here for all the internet.
You could go kill a kangaroo pretty soon in Wyoming.
Okay. Well, that'll be cool.
they're
A lot
excited
more
about
kangaroo meat in the store shelves.
Although I hear kangaroo meat's pretty tasty. It's very lean.
It's all over.
It's kind of
in
like horse,
Australia.
actually.
Crazy Legs suggests it's all fun and games until an undocumented kangaroo performs a random act of violence on you.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's one of the
Build a
reasons they are
wallaby.
using these animals.
Hashtag build a wallaby.
They said that was also one of the reasons they picked these animals is because they could defend themselves against some of the standard wildlife.
How
from the
weird is
area.
that going to be, like, for people like driving through Wyoming
See a
and there's
kangaroo.
just kangaroo out
What
there?
the heck? Where am I?
Yeah, I know. Did I just go through a portal?
Jolliver says, so we're bringing roos to Wyoming to be shot.
Yeah,
I
pretty-
really
Yep.
do hate the human race
yeah,
sometimes.
yeah, it's kind of messed up. Let's get them breeded.
They're
And now I'm down here in Wyoming. I'm gonna shoot me up one of them kangaroos.
they breed fairly quickly. I mean,
See, I did that
They
for
breed
Teddy.
like rabbits.
Because everybody that hunts, that hunts
But
animals talks that way.
They're
Teddy.
quite the nuisance animal.
They're like deer in us.
In Australia.
Yeah, they're like deer. They're like rodents to them. They hate them.
So yeah,
cool.
Kangaroo
Well.
meat coming to you soon.
All right, this next story was also sent in by Zufu. Oh wait, real quick, Nathan, did you want to update us on?
We can get to it. I put it below Zufu stuff.
Okay, cool.
This was sent in from Zufu. This is actually a very interesting story. From CBSNews.com, it says Cards Against Humanity creator. We talk about Cards Against Humanity a lot. When they dug the hole and like all the other fun things they like to do. But now the creator of Cards Against Humanity wants to buy Congress's browser history. In light of all of this, the net neutrality stuff that happened recently that the Congress signed, and now the cable providers can sell your history to advertisers. The creator of Cards Against Humanity would like to purchase their history. The creator of the popular raunchy game Cards Against Humanity promised via tweet to buy the published Congress's browser history. If this poopy passes, I will buy the browser history of every congressman and congressional aide and publish it. Is a tweet that Max Temkin tweeted out on Monday. Temkin's tweet came just before Congress's decision to allow internet service providers to share users' online data, which makes it easier for companies like Comcast and Verizon to sell information such as browser history, app usage, location data, and more. The Obama-era Federal Communications Commission regulation, which is not yet in effect, requires ISPs to request permission before selling people's personal information reflected in their online habits. Tuesday, the House voted 215 to 205, and last week, Senate voted for 50 to 48. To eliminate the rule, President Donald Trump must still approve in order for the nullification to pass, but it's expected that he will sign the resolution.
Yeah.
So, anyways, that's kind of awesome. I wonder if he can pull that off. because that'd be fun, just to air all their dirty laundry.
The NSA already has it.
I mean, yeah. So yeah. Thanks for sending that in, Zufu. Zufu also sent a bunch of other stories that we didn't cover tonight, but I'm going to go ahead and post them on the website. So when we post this podcast tomorrow morning, if you want to check out some of the more other interesting stories that Zufu shared with us, the links will be there. Let's hit
you said thank you, right? I mean,
I said thank you, Zufu.
Yeah, I just want everyone to know they can do this.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, we already told
in the
them
chat, Zumbini already asked for the address. It's there. So all you guys just save that out to your email right now. So when you find something really good, you just forward it right on to us.
Save us in your contacts. This is the Rogue One Blu-ray box cover. Has a huge mistake that Zumbini was just talking about. So if you want to,
it's way lower in the art. There it is.
So what's the deal?
The deal is that the TIE fighter is shooting green. It's supposed to shoot red.
No, it's shooting red. It's supposed to shoot green.
Yeah.
I mean, it's shooting red.
Well, you are colorblind. We'll forgive you for that one, Nathan. It's fine.
I didn't know what I was getting into on this story.
Okay, so yeah, it shows there's actually 2 TIE fighters, or maybe they're being shot at though in that defense. Like it looks like it could be coming at them.
Because that looks like that laser could be like closer to the camera than the.
Yeah, I mean
so
either
way,
it could be coming at them, but. Yeah. Oh, well, what a tragedy. I mean, what really? All the nerds were heard crying out at once.
We're suddenly silenced.
By Men in a Tub, because we told you to shut up about... No, I'm just kidding.
It could be wrong.
It's fine.
So which one is right?
Eric.
Yeah.
Neither of them is right.
I have some sad news.
What? What's sad news?
Zufu has brought something to my attention that I feel like...
What?
Like I must share.
What?
Go back to the previous article.
What, the Cards Against Humanity? Did
I
miss
No, the one before that.
Oh.
The kangaroos?
We have been befuddled.
What?
Scroll to the bottom.
Did you guys send us one of those fake news?
No, up a little bit.
What?
Up a little bit. Up a little. Right there.
Oh.
They got us, guys. They got us.
No, I feel like they got you, Jeremy, because you brought this. You kind of were pushing this story, and you vetted it.
I did vet it, and that's
you.
my fault.
So I'm gonna blame you for that one. I trusted you, and you let me down, Jeremy. I'm just glad
you expect better.
I'm just glad we caught this. Thank you, Zufu, for catching this while we're live, so people don't go to work tomorrow and tell everyone, you know, you can't bring kangaroos to Wyoming. And then everybody's like, "You dumb son," and then be like, "Oh, thanks, Men in a Tub." No, thanks, Jeremy. I'm going to blame Jeremy on this one.
I didn't bring this.
You were super excited about this
So somebody
story.
said something about it earlier. I can't remember who, but it was a kangaroos.
Hey, Zelda, Ethan, what's up? Welcome back to the chat.
I may or may not have been in on it. I'm not going to say.
I also have a follow-up on a story we just talked about.
Uh-oh, the lasers were actually red and not green.
The article goes on to say, even if the TIE fighters on top were being shot at, the one on bottom will still be the one of question due to the fact that it is coming out where the blast is triggered and that there is no parallel laser beside it.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. Okay.
So you done goofed, Star Wars. You done goofed.
Oh, man. They messed up big time.
Now your entire empire is just going to come
crapping
Whoa.
down.
crashing down.
Crapping down. It's crapping down.
Crapping down.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So this Toon wants to know, so the streams daily or just once a week? We do 2 streams a week typically, Wednesdays and Thursdays at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Wednesday nights are our game streams where we play a game with everybody, and Thursday nights are the Tubcast, which you are watching now.
Hey, Jeremy.
There's other things we do though on the internet.
We please, if you have not, subscribe to us on YouTube. That's youtube.com/MinuteTub. Everything out there is /MinuteTub. We've discussed this before.
We've got it all.
Hey, Jeremy. Let them know.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
All right.
We'll get there, I promise. We'll promise. You can just okay. Yes, Thursday is the talk show, though. If you're into the talk show stuff, that is Thursday. We kind of dabble in that a little bit on Wednesdays, but we also do some other random streams. You can get us our vlog is called Viaria, and that posts every Tuesday on YouTube.
Get it a day early.
Get it a day early, and also get the Lunchcast on patreon.com/.
Did you explain what the Lunchcast is?
The Lunchcast
is amazing.
It is when, it's unintentional conversation that sometimes has a point. That's kind of our catchphrase for the Lunchcast.
That one is audio only.
Oh, we didn't.
Yes, that is audio only.
So you get some behind the scenes. You get some special stuff.
But speaking of Patreon, what? Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, Toon says he'll be back, and they're going to us on YouTube.
Great.
Whoop. Zelda, even though is
Welcome.
sad that we are ending already.
Yeah, you showed up a little late tonight.
I know, but real quick, let me get to this.
Bummer.
We'll hang out for a minute. We'll hang out just for you, Zelda. But let me get to our Patreon peeps. If you want to be a Patreon co-producer, you can have your name in lights too, shining bright for all to see. This is for people that pledge our Patreon subscribers at the level of $10 or higher. They get their name up here, and every month they help us be better and do better and feel like we can keep doing this. We appreciate God of Atheist, J. Oliver, Muni Teddy for all of their love and support that they give to us every month on Patreon. And like we said, you do get some special things. Even if you just can give $1 a month, you do get Viaria a day early, typically, as long as I'm done editing it. And sometimes it's earlier. Sometimes it's Sunday night even. It's random.
I mean, you can even do God of Atheist earlier tonight and just put stuff right. Pay it.
Yeah. You can donate at any time. You can click the donate button and that'll pop up.
You guys have helped us out so much. We have some exciting things coming this summer, and those donations are helping make that possible.
Sure, Zelda, send us your music. We'll go out on that. If you can send that to me right now, put the link in the chat.
Yeah. Yes,
just to clarify Jeremy's statement, donating randomly does not make you a patron and get you Viaria and all those other things, but we do appreciate it still.
Yeah, we do appreciate that, and thanks again to God Atheist for doing that tonight.
Whoa, Jolliver. Whoa.
What?
Give them money, get free night stay in the Arcadia's naked puzzle basement.
This is true. But that's like way up there.
I don't know if it's been named, but
Teddy says that he loves supporting a racist in a tub. You're welcome.
That guy.
I like that I'm the racist.
I like how he uses a. Just one racist.
Yeah, like I thought Jeremy was the resident racist, and now suddenly tonight, my one Muhammad statement, and I'm the racist. At least I didn't call all Asians noodle makers like Kyle, who's not here to defend himself.
I mean, you did make the T-shirt, which is available on our store if they go to menintub.com.
That is true. You can click on store, and you
get $10 for putting that out on the socials with you wearing it. Jolliver did that.
Zumbini says, "Wasn't I the first to donate way back when?" I think you might be accurate, Zumbini. I think you're. Yeah. Well, you might have been. I don't know. The list doesn't go all the way back. So.
We're almost to our 100th episode. It's coming up, so we're excited.
Yes, so if you have anything you'd like us to see on the 100th episode, clan in a tub. Okay, guys, settle down. We are not a clan. We're not racist. Don't spread rumors, okay?
We're normally so good at naming things, Zufu. Come on.
Yeah, but we are planning for our 100th episode, so if you have some fun ideas for that, you want to email us, and we will try to do that. I think Nathan is torturing himself by going back and rewatching all the episodes to find things that maybe we should highlight.
I think if people have any highlights that they really want us to share, like they're like, that is awesome. You guys should remember when you did this.
Yeah, you can send us that on Twitter or email, and I'll make a note of it.
Like when we released the name of the Whopperito 6 months before the Whopperito came into existence.
I already have that one in my notes.
Awesome.
So Jay Oliver says, in support of all of you donating, I just kicked it up a notch. On Patreon, I'm assuming that's what you mean. Thank you very much, Jay Oliver. I really appreciate that. That's fantastic. We all thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. That's awesome. You are our hero. Thank you guys for. I know that you're giving us a little bad time about this racism thing, but I know you don't believe it. I know it's all a joke, and I thank you for supporting us, and I thank you for razzing us because we deserve it. We deserve to be taken down a notch.
Tub in the hood is probably just as racist.
I don't. What hood? Is he talking about like the hood or like a hood you put over your head?
We're wearing hoodies.
I don't know which one.
Sometimes we wear hoodies.
Trevor
always wears hoodies.
Since it was coming off of the clan tub thing, I'm gonna guess it's the hood you put over your head.
Oh, I was thinking of more like in the hood.
All right. Well, Look at that. Look at Loggins Tub Bucks. She's showing them off there a little bit.
Yes, you
13,223. We are going to say goodnight. Again, thanks for all the support, everyone. Please share us with your friends and your family and say, hey, look at these cool racists we watch on the internet.
Don't forget, wear a costume to Comic-Con this summer.
Yeah. Try to make it out to that.
Yeah.
The stream
Trevor's
is
gonna be
over.
in his furry costume. So
Yeah.
it's a raccoon, I'm told.
Yes, good night. We are over. We're gonna play a little music by Zelda Ethan. He always likes to drop in and give us a tune, so let's give it a little listen. It'll kind of play us out tonight. What is happening? What did I miss?
He wanted to shut me up. He's only got 409.
Oh, sorry. But thanks for giving us some music to play us out, Zufu. I'm digging it. Crippo the Necro Dancer.
That's nice.
All right, everybody. Sleep tight. Dream of these lovely men.
Not Kyle.
But not Kyle, because he's not here. And we'll see you all next
On the
week.
internet.
On the internet. Somewhere. Thanks.
Everywhere.
Digging this. It's good.
I want to make a video game with this.
Yeah, this would be good video game music.
It's pretty good.
It's like good. I think it's good menu because you want a nice strong
menu track.
Or it's like one of the race levels
Or
where
a
you're having
final
to run
boss.
through
I
it.
could see a boss too. Yeah.
Crazy Lake says this music is like a rave, but there's a dude about to Bill Cosby you sneaking up. Speaking of Bill Cosby, watch that new Chappelle stand-up on Netflix. It's good stuff. All right, everybody, we'll see you. Good night. See you next week.